Saeva bhakti yogakhya Adyantika Udavata Yenati Vidati Gunam Madbhavaya Upapadyate Saeva bhakti yogakhya Adyantika Udavata
Word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Word meaning, Sa, this, Eva, indeed, Bhakti Yoga, devotional service. Akhya, called. Atyantika, the highest platform. Udahrita, explain. Yena, by which. Atiprajya, overcoming. Triguna, the three modes of material nature. Madhvavaya, to my transcendental stage. Upapadyate, one attains. Translation. By attaining the highest platform of devotional service, as I have explained, one can overcome the influence of the three modes of material nature and be situated in the transcendental stage as is the Lord. Purport. It is long purport. Srimad Shankaracharya, who is supposed to be the leader of impersonalist school of philosophers, has admitted in the beginning of his comments on Bhagavad Gita that Narayan, the Supreme Personal Godhead, is beyond the material creation. Except for him, everything is within the material creation. It is also confirmed in the Vedic literature that before the creation there was only Narayan. Neither Lord Brahma nor Lord Shiva existed. Only Narayan, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu or Krishna, is always in the transcendental position, beyond the influence of the material creation. The material qualities of goodness, passion and ignorance cannot affect the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, he is called Nirguna, free from all things, or tinies of material qualities. Here, the same fact is confirmed by Lord Kapila, one who is situated in pure devotional service is transcendentally situated as is the Lord. Just as the Lord is unaffected by the influence of the material modes, so too are his pure devotees. So one who is not affected by the three modes of material nature is called a liberated soul or Brahmabhuta soul. Brahmabhuta person, in the stage of liberation, Aham Brahmasmi, I am not this body. This is applicable only to the person who constantly engages in the devotional service of Lord Krishna and is thus in the transcendental stage. He is above the influence of the three modes of material nature. It is the misconception of the impersonalist that one can worship any imaginary form of the Lord or Brahman, and at the end of March in the Brahman or Supreme Lord is also liberation. As explained in the previous verse, Ekatva is also liberation. But that sort of liberation is never expected by any devotees, for qualitative oneness is immediately attained as soon as one is situated in devotional service. For a devotee, that qualitative equality, which is the result of impersonal liberation, is already attained. He does not have to try for this separately. It is clearly stated here that simply by pure devotional service one becomes qualitatively as good as the Lord Himself. That is the end of part 1. Saeva bhakti yogakyam attantika udagrita jinati vrajya trigunam madbhavaya upapadate. By attaining the highest platform of the devotional service, as I have explained, one can overcome the influence of the three modes of material nature and be situated in the transcendental stage as is the Lord. This chapter called Explanation of Devotional Service. As we have heard the three types of devotional service, Lord Kapila explained Rajaguna Bhakti, Tamaguna Bhakti and Sataguna. That symptom of the bhaktis, Tamaguna Bhaktis and Rajaguna and Sataguna. Finally, Lord explained Nirguna Bhakti. So, devotees how to overcome the gunas and become situated to Nirguna Bhakti. It is explained in the previous verses. Madhguna Suti Matrena Mahi Sarva Guhasaya. The devotees just attending the Sravana Kirtan, by hearing the glorification of the Lord, he gradually overcoming the gunas, Rajaguna, Tamaguna, Sataguna, then finally he can situate the Nirguna. Guna. Say Guna Bhakti, three guns, is explained in Bhagavad Gita. There's one full chapter, 14 chapters. Modes of material nature. Lord says in Bhagavad Gita 7, chapter 14 verse. Lord says, Trigurna, Daivesa, Gunamai, Mama Maya, Durataya. Mama Maya, my external energy, Maya, is very strong. Nobody can overcome it. But, same verse, the next line, he explained, Lord says, then, Mame Vaje Prapadnani. The devotees surrender unto me. He can easily overcome some three modes of material nature. Just surrender. That's why it's the beginning of the explanation by Lord Kapila. He started teachings from chapter 25th, 3rd canto 25th, from 25th to 33 verse, 33 chapters. The whole explanation of the devotional service. Actually, people say that it is Sankhya philosophy. But actually it is devotional service, completely devotional service. He started instruction from 25th chapter 20 slokas. Lord says, whatever attachment we have, material attachment, prasangam, ajaram, pasam, kavayo, atmanam vidu. Whatever attachment we have, material attachment, family attachment, social attachment, it is pasam, it is binding up. Same attachment, if we apply to sadhu, saeva sadhu sukrita mokkhodara apaprita. Same attachment, if we apply to sadhu, it is become a liberation. Mokkhodara apaprita opens the door of liberation. Dar, gate. The same attachment. No need to tyaga, no. Everything, whatever you have, you just engage to devotional cycle. Lord says, Jat Korosi, Jat Asanasi, Jat Juasi, Dadasi Jat, Tapassasi Kaunteya, Tat Kurusa, Mad Arpanam. Whatever you have, whatever you are going to Jat Korosi, whatever you are doing anything, whatever you are going to penance or austerity, whatever you are going to worship, whatever you are going to charity, everything, you just come to me. Gradually I can make you overcome from mental nature. Pasangam ajaram pasam kavayo atmanam. Pasangam ajaram pasam. Ajaram pasam means the entanglement of this greatest entanglement, rope, like binding up. This asakti, attachment. The same attachment if you apply to sadhu. So what kind of sadhu? The next verse, Lord Kapila says, Titikhasya karunika svaita sarvadehinam ajata satrava santa sadhava sadhu bhusana. Who is called sadhu? Sadhu lakshanam, symptom of the sadhu. Two symptoms are explained by Lord Kapila. One is external, one is internal. The external symptoms, quality, what is that? It is said, titikhas. Titikhasa means tolerant. Sadhu should be tolerant. The general people may not be, but sadhu must be tolerant. The people are criticizing. If you don't disturb anybody, but people's nature is that disturb you. That is the nature. That's why sadhu must be a tolerant. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Tinadopi Tarorupi Saisma. Saisma means Tarorupi. Tolerant than the tree. Titikasa, Karunika. Karunika means Karuna. It's very merciful. Karuna. He is always be ready to distribute Krishna consciousness. Whatever obstacle they have, he don't care. It should be distributed. The motive is there. Titikasa Karunika Swahita Sarvadehina. Swahit, what does Swahit means? Swahita Sarvadehina. Swahit, what the means of Swahit? Friendship. Friendship to all. Not human society. All kind of living entities. So the Sarvadehina. Sarvadehi means all kinds of living entities. Sometimes people, there's a friendship with a human pieces of life. But Lord Kapila says, you cannot cut it anybody for your sense enjoyment. No. You cannot take any meat or any fish. This is called Srida Sarvadini. This is sadhu's external quality or symptom. Ajata Satrava Sadhava Sadhavusana. He has no any enemy. That is a great quality. We have any enemy or we have all friendship. Ajata Satrava Santa. Ajata Satrava, the Yudhishthira Maharaj. He had no any enemy. Although Duryodhana is the enemy, Duryodhana was enemy, but Yudhishthira Maharaj, he was not considering any enemy. Duryodhana is my brother. You can see in Mahabharata, he had 3 Ashwamedh Yagya. So all Ashwamedh Yagya is a huge fund. So whole fund. So who was the treasurer? Who was the treasurer in Yudhishthira Maharaj's Ashwamedh Yagya? Duryodhana. Do you know that? No. He was not considering Duryodhana in my enemy. No. He is Adata Satra. He was considering Duryodhana is my own brother. Rashtriya Duryodhana. You can see that. This is called Adata Satra. He was not considering any enemy or any Satra. No. Then this is called external symptoms. Then internal symptoms. Mai ananyena bhavena bhakti kurvanti je dridham. Dridham means strong devotional service. Ananyena bhavena. Sahaja sadhu engaged in strong devotional service to the Lord without deviation. Ananyena bhavena. Mat krite takta karmani. Mat krite takta karmani. For the sake of the Lord, renounces all the other connections, relatives and other things. He can live. The sake of the Lord. Such as family relationship, friendly acquaintances within the world. Any connection, he can cut it. We are staying in Bahrain. We are doing devotional service very nicely. If you go back in your area or house or village, there is not so much devotional service. Although India, there is 2 things is there. One is relation, one is relatives, other is politics. Politics and relatives, both are same. Politics and relatives. That's why Lord says, without deviation, such devotional service you can do. Perform here, because here is good summer. Here is only business, do your duty and do your bhajan, nothing else. But in our personal area, it is very difficult to do that devotional service. People can criticize you, people can hanging you. Oh, you are doing so much bad things, this thing. Why not you are taking fees or me? All the time is harassing him, Is it not? That's why he said, Mat kriti takta karma. How to live that, all your relation and connection? Then Lord says, Madasraya kathamishta srinanti kathayanti. Kathayanti and srinanti. Devotees, one thing they are doing every day, srinanti, shravan and kirtana. By hearing and chanting, how much taste he is tasting, how much taste he is receiving, then other connection, other taste they can live easily. That's why devotees one duty you should do every day, chanting and hearing nicely. Tapanti vividatava. Then easily he can cut all the connections. It is possible to do. Tayate sadhavasanti. Then Lord says finally, Satang, this is very nice verse. Satang prasangat mama virja samveda bhavanti hitkarna rasayana katha tatcha sanatasu apavargavatmani sadharatir bhakti anukramisati. My dear mother, In the association of the pure devotee, you should do association. You should search always how to do sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha is very powerful. You can overcome all the three gunas, all the attachment. You can come situation is the transcendental position. Satang pasanga. You should do sadhu sangha. What the means of sadhu sangha? Sadhu sangha means you should sit with sadhu. We should sleep with sadhu like that. But the sadhu sangha means. What the means of sadhu sangha? Hearing from sadhu. Hearing from sadhu. Satang pasanga. Hearing from sadhu. What kind of topic you can hear from sadhu? What kind of topic? Mama Veer Samveda. My katha. My transcendental pastimes. You can hear from sadhu. You can say, we can buy Bhagavatam, can read every day in my home. What can be like what you can go to take sadhu sangha, so much trouble, you should do that. Why? We just bring Bhagavatam and read every day. Lord Kapil says no. You should hear my pastimes, my Leela Katha from sadhu. One time I heard from my Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, he says that rifle and rifle ka guli, kya bolte guli? Bullet. You can go to rifle shop and you can touch the bullet, nothing happening. But that bullet, if you set the rifle, it can saw you, then would have become affair or not? Fearful or not? That type of katha is there in Bhagavatam, in Shastra, like a bullet. But that bullet cannot work if you read personally. That bullet is said to sadhu, then from sadhu's mouth it's coming, then it touch your heart. That is called sadhu sangha. Satang prasanga, mama virja samveda. Mama virjavati katha. Mama, my transcendental, my powerful pastimes, you can hear. Bhavanti hit karna rasayana katha. If you hear regularly from sadhus, my pastimes, my powerful pastimes, then hit karna rasayana, you can fully satisfied by hit and karna. Here karna, now our stage is, we are satisfied by jiva, tongue. We are taking prasad. Oh, this is nice prasad. But sadhu's symptom is always satisfied by hearing Krishna Katha. Karna and hridaya, heart. You can full of blissful by hearing Krishna Katha. Tad jasana asura apavarga vartman. Then what happened that after hearing Krishna Katha? Asu apavarga vartmani. Then you can advance in your Krishna consciousness life and remove all the gunas, rajagunas, tamagunas, and gradually tada rajo tamo bhava kama lobha dayastade. By hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, tada rajo tamo, rajo and tamagun, tada rajo tamo bhava kama lobha dayastade. And kama, lobha, lasting desire, so many material attachment gradually remove. Shraddha, bhakti, rati, anukama. Then become shraddha. Then rati. Then bhakti. Become manifested bhakti. This is verse by verse connection, one by one, nicely explained by devotional service. On devotional service by Lord Copy. That's why our only duty is that here Bhagavatam class every day. Not only Friday, every day. Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, Jada jada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata abhuthanam adharmasya Tadatmanam Srinjamo. Lord says, I myself appeared million after million. Millennium after millennium, I am appearing here. In Satyuga, he appeared many forms, like Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimhadev. Then Treta Yuga, he appears as a Rama. And Dapar Yuga, Krishna Balaram. Then Kali Yuga? No. Kali Yuga Lord appears in three phases. One is Nam. Nam. Jai Nam, Sai Krishna. Bhajan Istakari. Nam and Lord Krishna himself is the same. None difference. Jai Nam, Sai Krishna. Nam and Krishna is non-different. Nam Namkari Bhavda Nija Sarva Sakti Statra Arpita. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, whatever Lord's energy, full of energy is put in Nam. Sarva Sakti Statra Arpita, Nam. But we receive the same Nam. In our Hindu culture, that every, what is it called, Dharma Samstha, whatever Sangha, they are separate Nama they are chanting. No? Different name, different society, different name. But you should be very clever. Now, what is the pure Nama? You can see in our material life, it should be anything you can buy from market. Brand company, branded company, mobile, Samsung company, Samsung, Sony or something, branded company. So which branded company's name we can tell? This is also explained in our previous Acharya, like Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He says, his song, he says, Gaur Marka Kara Sai Hari Nam Rasevara. Marka means branded. Which branded name you can say? Gaur branded. Branded. Gaur Marka. No other names you can. Many names they are changing. In our Bengal I have seen many names. I don't know other parts of the India. But many names. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur says no. We should be chanted the branded company's name. Which brand? Gaur Marka. Gaur je sikhalo naam sai naam gao. Ar sam naam mahatma sai naame pao. Whatever taught by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that particular name you should chant. And Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
In Bhagavatam says, Kalo dose nide rajan asti eka mahatma. In Kali Yuga, everything is polluted. Everything. Whatever we eat, whatever we use, everything. In our world, one young boy, he can love one lady, one girl. But there is also a boy and girl, both are. They have no full faith. They are also saying that you should sign your paper, then I can marry you. They know that. Because the world also not pure. Everything is impure, polluted. Everything. But asti eka mahatma. One thing is not polluted. Heard that? Harinam. Everything polluted, everything. One man, he has so much disturbance in his family life. He has decided to commit suicide. Fully decided. Today, tonight, I will going to die, make a suicide. He went to market, bought the poison. You know poison, whatever you for poison. And he took. But 2-3 times is vomiting, then he fully escape. Because poison is also polluted, not pure, not organic. The people are using organic. Then he decided, okay, next day I can buy the rope and hand. He bought. And next day night he started to hang, but rope cut. Because rope also polluted, not pure. Then finally he decided to commit suicide, lay down on the railroad, rail track. He lays down completely, hours and hours, not train is coming. Because train timetable is also impure. They are late. This is the situation in our position, political. All are impure, all are impure. But Nam, only name, Harinam, it is not polluted because it is not produced by India or Bahrain or Bangladesh. It is imported from Golok Vrindavan. That is the pure, completely pure Nam. So we are so fortunate that now we receive from Guru Parampara. Like that? But it should be chanted nicely. So one, Lord is three phases in Kali Yuga appear. One is Nam. This is called Nama Brahma. The second incarnation in Kali Yuga, Lord is Sabda Brahma, Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is also not different from Lord Krishna. Few years ago we had explained here Bhagavatam Mahatmya. In Padma Puran said the 12th cantos, whole Bhagavatam, Datas Skandha, 12 cantos. So every canto is compared to the Lord's limbs of the body. Pado, Jadiyo, Prathama, Ditiyo. The first canto and second canto compare Lord's lotus feet. And Titiyo, Turjo, Kathito, Uru, thigh, both thighs compare in Bhagavatam, third canto and fourth canto. Navis tata panchama eva sasto, navel is compared as a fifth canto. You can see, those who are reading Bhagavatam, you can see Lord's navel is appeared Brahma, this lotus flower, all the lotus flower with the standard is divided into 14 planets. So all the description you can see in fifth canto. Fifth canto is a Sarga Visarga Sthanam. In Bhagavatam, 10 subject matters are there. Sarga, Visarga, Sthanam, Vasanam. Sthanam, the places of the all the creation or created things placed the proper places. This is the explanation in fifth canto. And Shashta's sixth canto is heart, and seventh and eighth both arms, bahu. Kanthastu Rajan Navama Jadiyo. Kantha. It is explained in ninth canto. And Mukhara Vindam Dasama Papullam. Smiling face, Lord's smiling face, explained in 10th canto. Then 11th canto is the forehead, and the others 12th canto is the helmet and hair and peacock feather, everything. The full body of Lord Krishna, Bhagavatam said. If you place Bhagavatam said in your house, Lord Narayan says to Brahma, "Oh my dear son Brahma, whoever keeping Bhagavatam set in his house, I personally telling you, I personally residing in his home with Lakshmi Devi. So I think everybody is collected Srimad Bhagavatam says by Srila Prabhupada. है ना घर में सबके भागवतम है कि नहीं? Lord says, I am staying personally with taking all our associates like Shokdev Goswami, Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, Pancha Pandava, with Lakshmi Devi. I am residing in his home. General people worshipping demigods, you know. Devi Deva they are worshipping. But wherever Bhagavatam sex is there, demigods are worshipping that houses because Lakshmi Narayan is staying there. So much so. That's why you should keep Bhagavatam sex. And every day you can worship. If you can read every day and hear from Bhagavatam, but if you have time, sufficient time, just worship. As you worship your altar, Jagannath, Radha Krishna, same you can worship to Srimad Bhagavatam. The Lord himself, in Bhagavatam himself. There's two figures, Bhagavatam and Nam. First, Lord Incarnation, Lord Avatar, Nam. Nam Brahma, and second is Sabda Brahma. Third Incarnation, Daru Brahma Jagannath. Three Brahma. Nam Brahma, Sabda Brahma and Daru Brahma. Daru means Udit. Daru Brahma, Jagannath. Because Lord was thinking that Kali Yuga people so much fallen. You don't have to go to so much penance and austerity, do tapasya, just chant Harinam. As we are so much fallen, we have no interest to chant. Although we are chanting, although we are dancing, we are chanting Mala and talking others. You know, we are chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. How are you, Prabhuji? Ram 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 Hare Hare. You are good, Ram 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 Ram. We are chanting and same time we are talking. Or chanting, we are same time we are using mobile phone. Right? Right or not? We are chanting. Same time we are using mobile. Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. But so much we are advanced, our exercise we did, as soon as enter my hands in big bag, started chanting, you know. Just it's running. But same time we are talking, we are watching TV, we are reading. We have no interest so much. That's why we have no interest to chant. We have no so much interest to read Bhagavatam every day. Right? But Lord so much merciful. He became Lord Jagannath, manifested in front of us. How? He bought Mahaprasad. If we place in front of you nice palatable prasadam plate, at that time, so you will start take prasadam, or you are going to mobile to anybody or chant or sleeping, what kind of? You can do that. What? Only prasad. That's why Lord brought prasadam from Golok Vrindavan. You just take prasad and three shelters in Kali Yuga. Nam Brahma, Sabda Brahma and Daru Brahma. Within three shelters, Srila Prabhupada gave us three shelters. He gave Jagannath, he gave Bhagavatam, and he gave pure Nam. Within three Nams, you should be liberated in this life. And there is great loss. Great loss. That's why we are so much grateful to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. The three shelters, three pure things we have received from them. We are so much fortunate That's why it says in Bhagavatam, Kali Yuga is like Sarna, golden age. That type of facility in other Yuga can have. You should just take shelter, three things, Nama, Bhagavatam and Jagannath. Then gradually you can overcome from three gunas, whatever sloka, whatever verses we have today. Swayabha Atma Yoga Khyam. So this is very nice. Which verses? 29-14. Swayabha Bhakti Yoga Khyam Attantika Udari. Attantika. Janati Brajati. Braja, Janati Braja. You can overcome from three gunas. You can gradually, here in Bhagavatam class, chanting nicely every day and taking Mahaprasadam. The three Mahaprasad, Bhagavatam and Harinam, it is completely Gunamukta. If you take shelter Gunamukta, then you can become a Gunamukta also. You can gradually overcome three gunas. Antara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Gaur Premanandi. Any comments? You have time? Have you there? 5 minutes. Okay, if anybody has any questions and comments. Loudly.
Prabhu, can you guide us how to chant Shuddhana?
Shuddhana. You are chanting Shuddhana. We are also so much fortunate. We came here earning money, no? Right? We came from India or Bangladesh for earning money. But sometimes we are getting money and Harinam also, honey. Money and honey. You can see in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, one man is one Brahmana, Jivan Chakravarti. He was the follower of Shiva Bhakta. His worshipable deity is Shiva. Lord Shiva was so much pleased to it. Then he says, my dear devotee, you can come to my abode, Kashi Dham. You can worship there. Then he came to Kashi. Then again Kashi Vishwanath appeared in his dream. Kashi Vishwanath says, my dear devotee, I realized you are so poor. You need some money. You can go to Vrindavan and meet Sanatana Goswami. He has a lot of money. He can give you money. That people went to Vrindavan and met Sanatana Goswami. As soon as see Sanatana Goswami is so poor. He has no proper cloth. So he thought, how can give money? That man is poor. But Shiva sent me. That's why Shiva has some power that he can give money. Thus he asked, my dear Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, my Lord is Shiva. Shiva has sent to you, can receive some money from you. Sanatana Goswami says, I was a Prime Minister. That time whoever come to me, I fulfilled all the desire. But now I am Goswami Baba. I have nothing. How to give you something? Then he realized, Shiva sent to me, no? Something, some color, some heart is there. He realized, okay, you can go to the garbage pot. There is some stone, you can take it. Which stone? Dust stone. Parasmani. Dust stone. Then he took it. And very happily he went back. But Shiva realized, I have sent to him to get Harina. But that fellow just taking stastra and going back. Then Shiva appeared as a small boy in front of him, that Brahmana. Then Shiva said, "Oh my dear Brahmana, you are so much happy. How come that happy?" And he said, "You don't know. I received a star stone from Sanatana Goswami." "Oh, nicely. What is that star stone?" Shiva is asking. Shiva was asking, "What is star stone?" Then Brahmana said, "You are a small boy. You cannot understand the star stone. That is power, star stone. If you touch any iron, iron transferred to gold." Then Shiva says, Shiva is the small boy. Shiva was small boy. Shiva said, "Oh, so you are very rich man now." He said, "Yes, I am very rich. But one thing you can say, the star stone you can get from Almalia or any Sindurga or where? Or from garbage pot. That means that Baba Sanatana Goswami cheat you. Cheat you. That means, what is the means of cheat you? Because if Tastum is very valuable, why the fell down in the garbage pot? The valuable things we should be keep it within locker, That means Sanatana Goswami has so much thing. That's why his Tastum is very dirty things. You can go back to Sanatana Goswami. You can receive that valuable thing. It is not valuable thing. Then Sanatana Goswami gave Harinam. You just throw it in Jamuna and come back. Then I can give you some that valuable things. Harinam. We got Harinam. The Harinam, how to chant nicely. How to chant. At least 6 lines now we can chant nicely. Morning japa is very nice. Whatever you have, your duty, you should make a routine. At least 2 hours or 1.5 hours or 1 and 45 minutes, like that. 45 minutes or 2 hours. We can chant according to our own routine. Morning or evening or noon. Quietly you can sit down and sitting japa. Sit nicely, proper sitting position, and then chant in front of Tulasi or altar. You can chant nicely. And at least switch off your mobile. It's very disturbance. As soon as we start chanting, so our mind is disturbing you. You cannot chant. We have so much duty to go there. We have to go to market, we have to go to phone call to him, that, this thing. You can disturb your life. Sometimes he can disturb you. Hey, so much you are sitting 1 hour. You are not feeling back pain. Why are you sitting there? You can come up, stand up. Then you can stand up. Not stand up here, you can go out. You can see the material nature. Then your mind is disturbed. You should chastise your mind first. Chant nicely. According to your routine. Those who have job 10 o'clock, you can finish your chant morning. That's okay. But Mataji, they have so much duty to cook morning. The children are going to study in school, and husband going to job. They have come. They have so much duty to cook in morning. Then after going children, after going husband to job, then you can start chant. Nicely. 2 hours at least. Keep in your schedule routine for chanting nice. That is the power of Nam. If you receive, chanting means we are praying to Lord Radha Krishna, Hare Krishna and Rama. We are praying, we are calling that Radha Krishna is in front of we have. Our in front is standing Radha Krishna. But we are neglecting, we are talking others, we are attending phone call. That's why you can chant nicely by your sadhana, by your, what is it called? You can make your own routine and make a sankalpa. I have to chant nicely. Make a sankalpa, bhav. we received and we promised to Guru Maharaj. We have to chant nicely every day. Some people say, some devotees say, the 90% fruitful comes from now. You can make an advancement. Or nowadays, we are forcing to people chant nicely. In our society, those who are staying in ashrama like brahmacharis, sannyasis, we are pushing also. Up to 9 o'clock, we have to do sadhanas properly. Before 10, 15 years before that type of situation didn't have in ISKCON. You can see that? Just finish your Mangalarti and go out collecting money, doing preaching, this, that. But nowadays, society and GVC and our management is pushing, chant nicely. Although you are congregational member, although you are in brahmachari, chant nicely. And read Bhagavatam every day. And taking prasadam only. And do sadhu sadhana. Most main thing is the sadhu sadhana. All are sadhus, but you cannot go to sangha to everybody. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Bhagavatam, in Rupa Goswami, nectar of instruction. The nectar of instruction, only 11 verses are there. No? 11 verses. First is 6 Vega, 6 Vega. Then 6 Dasa, 6 Dasa. 6 Vega, 6 Dasa. Then 6 Guna. And then 6 Satsanga. 6 Sangas. Then 5th verse, Rupa Goswami explains. The 6 Sangas, 6 Sangha. How to do that? Which kind of devotees you can go into do Sangha? The 3 kinds of devotees. Kisneti Jasa Manasa Adriya. Those who are neophyte devotees, you just respect from distance. Just Manasa Adriya. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji. Just respect like that. Then middle class of devotees. Madhyam Adhikari. Dikshasti Chet Pranati Vishya Bhajanta Visham. After taking initiation. Initiation means second initiation. Then he started worshipping deity worship. That type of devotee is Madhyamadhikari Bhakta. You just respect by doing Dandavat Pranam. First, respect the folding hand, Hare Krishna Prabhu. And middle class Madhyamadhikari Bhakta, what kind of respect can give you? Dandavat Pranam. Then top class or Uttamadhikari Bhakta. Nindadisuna Hidam Ipsita Sangalapta. And Bhajana Vikya Mananna Manya. This is very exalted devotee, very senior. And Bhajana Vikya, he is very deep, he is doing deep devotional service. And Nindadisuna, he is not criticizing anybody. Nindadisuna, this is the first class devotee. And you can do Sangha to him. With him only. No neophyte, no Madhyamadhikari Bhakta. If you do Sangha Uttamadhikari Bhakta, gradually you can coming all the devotional symptoms coming up in your life. But we are not doing the Sangha, we are doing Sangha our level. Like, but we are not doing Sangha Uttamadhikari Bhakta. We should search who is Uttamadhikari, who is Madhyamadhikari, who is Kanishthadhikari. We can respect everybody, but different types of respect. Only respect folding hand Hare Krishna, and Madhyamadhikari Dandavat, and Uttamadhikari Sangha. You can go to him and ask him devotional service, any topic, and listen from him. That is the song. If you do that, then you can go gradually. You can overcome from gunas, and you can be situated on the transcendental position. Sangha is the main. Sangha. That is the Kapil Dev taught to his mother. They were Virita Sankacha. He had carried from that portion, third canto Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna. Okay, Prabhu? Kandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Pancha kalpataruhyasya kripa sindhu bhaivacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
His Grace Venudhari Prabhuji ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna. This month we have a lot of transcendental celebrations and special classes. So this starts